Ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise in honor of the bride. This is a very special occasion in joining Anna and Stephen in the union of marriage. And who gives this bride to be?
I do.
Thank you, sir. Stephen, may receive your bride and bring her forward. Thank you. And you may be seated. Anna, Stephen, leading to this very moment, the two of you had separate paths that led you here. And it's those individual paths that your experiences, Anna, has made you the woman that you are standing here today. And the same for you, Stephen. It's those individual experiences that have made the man that you are here today. And if there's a few things that I hope would carry along its way throughout your journey in marriage, it would be from the heart to have the ability to listen, learn, and love. Listen to one another. What it is that they have to offer and what makes them feel whole and part of this relationship. And secondly, the ability to learn. Learn what it takes to help the other fulfill every desire, every wish, every dream, and goal that they may have. And lastly, the ability to love. To love unconditional, which means no strings attached. It's an ongoing love. And this is the type of love that I hope the two of you wish to express to one another each and every day. Keeping in mind, Stephen, that Anna's happiness will be more important than your own. And the same for you, Anna, that Stephen's happiness will be more important than yours. And with that in your minds and in your hearts, I'm pretty sure your lives together will be everything that you want it to be. So with that said, Stephen, I'll ask you first. With your presence here today, alongside Anna, do you take her as your wife in promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting her always, allowing nothing or no one to come between the two of you? Do you take her as your wife?
I do.
Thank you, sir. Well, Anna, I'll ask you the same. With your presence here today, alongside Steve, do you take him as your husband in promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting him always, allowing nothing or no one to come between the two of you? Do you take him as your husband?
I do.
Thank you, Anna. May I have your bouquet, please? And if I could have you turn and face each other and hold each other's hands. Now, looking into each other's eyes, you will see the very reason why you are here today, proving that there is no one more important than who stands before you. So, Stephen, looking into her eyes, I'll have you repeat your vows. I, Stephen, take you, Anna,
I, Stephen, take you, Anna,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I will be there for you
I will be there for you
through good times and bad times,
through good times and bad times,
whether we are rich or poor,
whether we are rich or poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and tears.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you, sir. Now, Anna, looking into Stephen's eyes, if you can please repeat your vows. I, Anna, take you, Stephen,
I, Anna, take you, Stephen,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I will stand beside you
I will stand beside you
through success or misfortune,
through success or misfortune,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
through the joys and the sorrows of life,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and tears.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you. Now at this time, may I have the rings, please? Now these rings will seal the commitment. These rings are not only tokens, they're symbols of the very love and devotion that the two of you are expressing here today. And my hope is that every day, wearing these rings, may it remind you of exactly that promise and pledge. And over time, these rings may lose beauty, but I hope that the two of you value and take honor in wearing these rings for what they truly represent. And through your friends and family, the beauty will shine through you both. And the two of you will be a wonderful example to all. Stephen, in taking her ring, if you could place it upon her ring finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I seal my promise to be your faithful and loving husband. And I feel so honored to call you my wife. Thank you, Stephen. Now, Anna, taking Stephen's token, if you could place that upon his ring finger, and if you could please repeat. With this ring, I seal my promise to be your faithful and loving wife. And I feel so honored to call you my husband. Thank you. Your bouquet? Now, Anna and Stephen, if you love somebody, you'll be loyal to them no matter what the cost. You will always stand beside them. You will always trust them. And you will stand your ground in defending them no matter what. Now, this is a saying that I like to leave with the two of you. And it says, don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. But walk beside me as a friend. Because after all, that's what the two of you, over time, will be building. A deeper, richer, stronger friendship built upon the foundation, your relationship, that you already have. So certainly it's been a joy to be part of the celebration. The 29th of September, a day that will now mark your anniversary. I would also hope that you guys would keep in mind that you would love each other, not only for who they are, but for what they are helping to make of you. So the two of you have showed your intentions by the exchanging of your vows and the exchanging of your rings. Therefore, with the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, it is my honor and my privilege to now be able to pronounce you as husband and wife. Stephen, you may now kiss your wife, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Hook, the newlyweds.